Hey, it's Gary from GTR Consulting. We're back to talk about teens and how they're coping with hybrid and distance learning in these crazy times.
The most stressful thing for distance learning for me is probably the lack of a dedicated environment. Like, it's so easy to get distracted and like have Discord open on another screen. I've got 3 monitors, so it's hella easy to
Right.
just have Discord open on one of my other monitors and
Right.
be talking to someone while in class. Resisting that temptation, I think, is probably the hardest bit.
Yeah, it's much harder to focus during online school because you're not as engaged in the actual lesson. And unless the teacher has like a visual component is like the bare minimum. And if you don't have that, it's incredibly hard to focus. And then it's even better if you have like discussion or even like something more interactive with the students.
It's really important to stay organized in distance learning. Because if you're not, it's going to be a lot harder to kind of get back up to speed, if you get what I mean, because you can't just like pop into a teacher's room during lunch or whatever, get help there. And while my school does try to provide some resources for that, it's a lot more difficult.
It can be kind of stressful to make sure you're not missing anything, especially with some teachers who don't like to haven't adapted as well to the online system and tell you things in class but may not put it in the online system.
Looking back, while I do enjoy going back to class, it does feel safer right now to be more online just because of how unpredictable it is and all the kids that aren't really paying attention. Like, they're getting up really close to their friends. They're leaving the class and going around outside and doing their mass breaks whenever they want to. They're really clustered together and they're just not even like hand sanitizing when they walk into the building. Like, some of them just really have no regard for what they should be doing. And it's just sort of out of our control in ways that I feel like it's unsafe. Yeah, the anxiety associated with this global pandemic and the fear and the unknown and like just everything going on, it does definitely interfere with schoolwork and things like that, because it's sort of always on your mind. And it's a distraction. It's a huge distraction from doing what you need to do. So it's sort of hard to get that out of your head while you're doing like algebra or something like that.
We found that video games would like create a more social environment. So if it's like if you go out and like play mini golf with your friends or something like that, like mini golf itself isn't that interesting. So it's the friends that make it interesting. And for my friend group, like we just play like Minecraft, a game that we've all played since we were like 6 years old. So it's just like fun, and then the main emphasis is on your friends. But it's like pretty much the only way to socialize. So
yeah, so the main one I mentioned, Animal Crossing, it just recently came out. It's really popular and it's really like relaxing, because what you do is you do normal stuff. Like, you can't do normal stuff right now and you can't go out and like do whatever you want, but here you can stargaze, you can go fishing, you can hang around as many people as you want, you can catch bugs. It's always a sunny day and you can just decorate your island and you can do whatever you want to with like nice relaxing music. And it's a way to like escape and forget that all this crazy stuff is happening for a little while, and I like that a lot.
So for teenagers, school is already stressful, but if you add in all the anxiety-provoking issues of COVID, tech issues, hybrid and online learning, it all can be overwhelming. Now, like everyone else, they've found ways to cope, but they're still struggling. So give your teen a hug today. They need it. Until next time, this is Gary from GTR Consulting, signing out. Peace.